The following contest is an all signs are legal match.
Oh,
let's get our official out here. Introducing first.
Despite how chaotic our last match was, this match looks the toughest.
I believe it. It is an absolute possibility.
Morgan City, the Louisiana, weighing in at 260 pounds, Sugar Toilet, Jimmy Jack!
Fan favorite wherever you may go, Jimmy Jack making their way to the ring. This is PrideStyle, worst case scenario. I'm the professional wrestling professional, Dino Marks. With me as often is the Rabbit Bear Bovey, Rabbit Bear Maximum Bovey, and Ethan Lawmaster. We gotta get you, what gimmicks can we put on your game?
I'll give you some time to think about it. I'll put something together.
Yeah.
Regardless,
By the next time we see you, you better have one, or we're going to have one for you.
Jimmy Jack, not just a fan favorite here, but an enforcer within our locker room here in PrideStyle.
That's right.
To the aid of Flying Brian back in February.
I wouldn't brag about being an enforcer here. There's people running in every match in PrideStyle. I would not put that on my resume.
But regardless, it was Jimmy Jack who came to the aid of Flying Brian. And 𝗏𝗏 answered his own open challenge.
In a way, yes.
Challenging Jimmy Jack to an all-signs legal match. But what Jamal might not know about open challenges, he sure knows his way around a sign.
Yes. So that was an incredible development just last month here at PrideStyle, challenging Jimmy Jack to his open challenge. So all signs are legal in this matchup. Jimmy Jack, I believe, is a Taurus. And I don't know the sign of Can't Stop Jamal.
Jamal's born on April 1st, so I believe he's an Aries.
Aries. Oh, and you can tell a man that is close to the God of War.
At 220 pounds, CSJ Can't Stop Jamal.
CSJ has aired his frustration with his position here at PrideStyle. He showed it against Ryan in February, but now's the time to put his money where his mouth is. And his signature stipulation, all signs are legal.
Fighting frustrated doesn't work out well for most competitors in the professional wrestling world, but CSJ seems to find a great way to get that frustration to fuel victory. And it may pay in dividends here tonight against Jimmy Jack. But sure to make friends in the audience. CSJ. Oh!
Well, it's important to mention, Jimmy Jack is not exactly alien to this stipulation. In fact, the first ever all signs legal match, Jimmy Jack is a special referee.
Oh yeah. Close eye on the action. Again, flexing that authority of Jimmy Jack here in PrideStyle. And we're gonna see him.
As a reminder, if the action looks like it's coming your way, it is. Grab your shit and move.
An early warning for the chaos to come. Buckle up, PrideStyle faithful.
I can't believe Jimmy Jack could wear his best torn jeans for this match. Doesn't he know what's about to happen?
He's always a bit of a clothes horse. Jimmy Jack.
Jack is ready for what Jamal is going to throw at him. He had the best seat in the house for the first ever all signs are legal match. Ready to bring it to Jamal today. Jamal, versatile whip, sending Jimmy into the corner. That time Jimmy's ready. Gets the back elbow up.
Jimmy Jack in the jaw of Jamal. As Jamal goes up and over onto the apron. Now that is a high boy.
All right, the PrideStyle ring is purely decorative as another match spills to the outside.
And Jimmy Jack perched up on the apron and off with an axe handle.
Look at the crowd scatter. And they know the action that's coming their way.
And they better make way as these two give a tour of Fergusons downtown. Our first time ever running here at PrideStyle.
Jimmy Jack taking his time finding a sign or other weapon, but only signs are legal.
It looks like we got a biohazard sign in the hands of Jimmy Jack. Oh, swing and a miss.
And you heard that thud, folks. That is a metal sign
You feel that vibration rattle your bones and your hands up
that
to your
solid
heart.
steel sign against his spinal cord.
See, Jamal, that's what that feels like.
Jamal usually on the delivery end of that exchange, but now suffering the blows. But Jimmy Jack is stacking up high and coming down on the spine of Can't Stop Jamal.
And we're not leaving this up to Jamal and Jimmy. There's fans with signs.
BYO signs here at PrideStyle.
Yep. And believe me, these two will use them. As now Jimmy Jack. Look at the throw. Can't Stop Jamal into the chairs, wiping out 3 rows of them.
Now remember, guys, there's such things as speech and symbolic speech. A chair is a sign that it's okay to sit down, so you can use chairs in a signs-only match. Remember that. First Amendment right to use the chairs. Yes, that's right.
Who got a sign for me?
Oh!
Thank you, beautiful.
What do we got here?
Is that a gator crossing sign?
Oh, no.
Jimmy Jack's iconic gator crossing sign.
I'm worried about where that sign came from and whether they know gators might be crossing there.
Gary the Gator is always near whenever you see Jimmy Jack.
Gary the Gator, I haven't seen him in a long time. Perhaps on the injury list. I have to do more research on that matter. Former close friend of Jimmy Jack.
And Jamal completely defenseless. This onslaught from Jimmy does fall out.
It is 100% Jimmy Jack in the early moments of this matchup. What is that sign there?
Oh, that was a Jimmy Jack sign.
That was a fan sign.
Oh! It was rolled up like a newspaper scolding a dog.
It was extra dangerous because his name was on the sign.
Oh! Sharp edge of these signs is something to consider.
It's what makes that signature weapon so dangerous. And Jamal looking to feel it himself.
Now that sign is small, but I'm told it's gold-plated. Very, very dangerous.
Very malleable. Oh!
But Jamal's is bigger.
Just a no-look smash into the face of Jimmy Jack.
And for Can't Stop Jamal, size matters. Wielding that sign and ready to bend it across the back of Jack.
Oh my God, that's the biggest, thickest sign I've ever seen.
Hold on to your horses because we might have more signs just like that and larger to come. Jimmy Jack writhing in pain. Oh, the sharp edge of that stop sign to the midsection.
Oh, these fans coming to life for Jimmy.
Whoa!
Now remember, guys, teeth are a sign that you can take a bite, so that's why teeth are legal in a signs-only match.
CSJ with signs of early onset gingivitis. Whoa! Right through the
through the road work, a head sign.
Oh, the impact took the words out of my mouth.
It was a car wreck right there. Jimmy Jack with an evil dose of irony from Can't Stop Jamal.
And if the road wasn't working before, it sure isn't now.
I think Jamal's very handsome right now. What do you guys think?
Oh, you want to go get into this?
What does that have to do with anything?
I mean, he's over here and Jimmy Jack's over there, so we have time to kill.
We could use these steps to,
to talk about our feelings. What's wrong with that?
Applaud CSJ hitting the gym.
But despite Jamal's looks, Jimmy looking to change that with that forearm.
We'll see how handsome CSJ is after. Oh my goodness! Pardon me.
Look at this figure, Jimmy Jack.
Oh my gosh!
Sent it to the post.
Now remember, eye rakes are legal because of sign language. Fingers count as signs.
And what do you make of this? A crutch entering the picture, Bovey.
A sign of weak walking abilities. Oh, hey, frying back in the face of CSJ. Now, Frying suffered the wrath of CSJ last month here, leading us to this current match. Holy Christ!
Frying taking their own advice with that sign and stopping.
Christening the crown of Frying with that steel sign.
And if it wasn't bad enough back in February, Jamal
That's right.
Back on top of Frying in the ring.
That's what led to this. Jamal was attacking Frying after their match. Jimmy Jack came out to make the save, and he's not doing a great job, to be honest.
No sign of only out back from the depths. Jimmy Jack in the ring with the slow children at play, but Jimmy Jack isn't playing around.
And he is proving it. Back in the ring. Ready to end this once and for all.
Let me reread that sign. Slow down, children ahead.
Oh no, they're moving slowly.
Well, to be fair, this is an all ages show. We have to be conscious of these things.
Be considerate as you go through the neighborhood. Children live.
The first time Jamal was in an all signs match, he was still known as King of the Scramble.
Oh, Jimmy Jack bringing us back to speed.
Whew, thank God.
Nails the choke slam to take this home, to pick up the win. Not just yet.
Some frustration on the face of Jimmy Jack, and I could see why.
Ref Victor Quintes using 2 to signal to us that it was just a 2 count, meaning that his hand is now in play in this match.
Yeah, you have to get in. Oh, or was it a sign of victory?
Not quite. It was only 2.
No, thank you.
He will have to hit a referee with his own hand. That is where we're at this point. But now, Jamal, able to break out with a hold of the eyes once again. Like you said, Bovey, well legal for this matchup.
That's right. Absolutely legal.
Ooh, that stop sign to the face.
But will it be enough to end this match to pick up the win?
Not enough. Again, Victor holding up the V, saying that Victor says this match will continue. Can't stop Jamal putting the shirt back on, keeping those things behind the paywall, and returning to underneath the ring for more plunder, perhaps.
Something good, maybe?
Oh, an even bigger sign.
I told you Jamal's bigger.
It was just cold earlier, okay, guys?
Oh, yeah. Oh, is that the same sign? Just give it 5 minutes?
Yep. All you have to do right now, Jamal, is just think about baseball and you'll be A-okay.
For that time, Jimmy gets the boot to the gut. Fighting over that stop sign. Back into the corner.
Whoa, boy.
Driving into the gut once again, but a belt clap. Stunning can't stop Jamal. DDT onto the sign!
Onto that steel sign in the corner here, rearranging the memory of Jimmy Jack. He doesn't know which way is up.
But with Jimmy stunned in the corner, Jamal's got to think of something big if he wants to take this away.
That is the second biggest stop sign I've seen today, gentlemen. And I think it's dangerous things are about to happen.
Stomping away at Jimmy Jack in the corner.
Remember, a stomp is a stop with an M in the middle.
Holy shit.
That jagged edge being driven into the face of Jimmy Jack. Jamal.
Full speed ahead. Wow!
Hesitation drop kick into the sign. God, that's got to be it.
Jimmy Jack not showing signs of life, and yes, a count to 3. Can't stop Jamal victorious here tonight.